Good morning, guys. It is August 13th, and today's video takes place on August 11th. And I had so much fun making this video, did a lot of exploring. We went to Cambridge, New York. I'm gonna tell you what, man, I found the best water of my life. We're gonna spend some time on the Battenkill, a part that I had never been on, didn't know really existed, just didn't know how many great spots were there. So, you know, we're going to spend some time there, and we're going to take a walk through Cambridge, which is an amazing little town. I don't know what else to say except enjoy this video. I think you're really going to like it. I certainly liked it. I certainly had the best time making it, and we'll see you at the end. Alright guys, just one more thing to add to this, and that would be the name of today's show, and that would be The Beauty of Going with the Flow. Living free and easy, no worries, it's all good. One show at a time, man. One show at a time. That's all you can do. This is how I do it every day. I start off with my first cup of coffee made right here in the RV. And then the second cup of coffee we go to Stewart's for. I look forward to my little drive down to Stewart's. That's where we're going right now. So we put a little cream in there. I use the fat-free half and half by Hannaford. It's good stuff, as far as I'm concerned. Then, of course, I don't do any sugar anymore whatsoever. We use organic stevia. If you have lime, this stuff is supposed to be good too. I don't have lime though. I think this thing is like, it's big. Alright, it's a big cup. I drink 2 of these a day. Well, I drink about 1.5. I drink my first one all the way through, and then by the time I get to this one, I drink about between half and 3/4 of it, and then I finish it the next morning. First cup of, the first cup of coffee begins at, I start brewing it at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I got it in my cup by 1/4 at the latest, just because I let it sit for a minute, a couple minutes afterwards. I'm checking the temperature right now, guys. It is already 78 degrees out there, and it's 9:20 in the morning. It feels really hot already. It's supposed to get up to 93 today. That's all right with me, man. I am loving this summer weather. It's good stuff. All right, we're going to the store. We'll be back in a minute. I think I got everything I need. Chirping crickets. So the one thing I did discover about this car, which Uncle Ernie alerted me to, is that he's found a video on this 2009 Subaru, or Subarus around that have the same thing going on with the blue light as mine, and there's other cars out there. I think I mentioned this in the video. I don't know if I did or not. Can't remember. I'm repeating it maybe. But you don't have to wait for the blue light to go off. You just don't want to, you know, go full speed the minute you get in your car. That's just to warm it up, warm the engine up, but it's not necessary to wait for the light to go off. They do recommend not turning the heat on though until the light goes out. Just be easy on it if that blue light's on, but it's not a big deal to have it on. Of course, if it turns red, that oil light, then you got issues, but mine does not do that. Just passing that on to you folks out there who have that blue light when you start your car up, your blue oil light. Alright, my plan is to do my morning workout here. It's a series of sit-ups of all different sorts, and some curls, and just 2 things with weights. And so I got this little routine that I do on a regular basis 3 days a week I work out, doing push-ups of different sorts, my upper body, and then I do my stomach exercises, a whole bunch of those every day. At least 6 days a week, but usually 7. And I pretty much walk every day. Every great now and then I'll take a day off, but I just love walking so much that I just always want to do it. So we're going to get started on that now. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since 4, and I do want to get out and do some exploring today. So that's what I'm going to do. How many of you still do your laundry the old-fashioned way and let it dry on the line? I love to be able to do this. I love having the time to do it. I love it when it's a nice day like this where you can get it out there and it doesn't take long to dry at all. And it really is a peaceful thing. Sorry, there's my underwear. It really is a peaceful thing to do. It's a very enjoyable chore. If you have to have a chore, this is not a bad chore. We're going to go to a new swimming hole. I am excited. Eagleville Covered Bridge. I was told this is a great place by a couple of my friends. Melissa and Marg recommended it. So that's where we're going. It's just outside Cambridge off of Route 313. It's about a half an hour drive. You know what's crazy? Right now I'm drinking steaming hot coffee, and it's steaming hot out. It is, it says 88 on the car thermometer, but it's warmer than that. It's like in the 90s right now. I think it's like 92. I don't know, the coffee tastes good. I don't mind drinking coffee when it's hot. So I've been told that this is much like the weather they would be having in Florida. This would be typical summer weather in Florida. Humid and hot like this. And this is what my wife's telling me. She used to live in Florida for a while. And I'm like, I can deal with this. This is alright. And I would not be sitting inside in air conditioning. I would be outside. I'd be at the ocean. Beach. I'd make sure I lived by the ocean if I lived in Florida. Anyway, that's not happening. I'm just talking about drinking hot coffee in the hot sun. Alright, here's something really cool. See this ice right here? I just went into the store and I got myself some ice, right? And I figured that, I needed to get something with it, so I got some seltzer. Guess what? Ice is free. I can just go into Stewart's and get nothing and say, I just want to get a cup of ice, and no charge. Those are the reasons why I love Stewart's. Or stores that do things like that, that is just way cool in my book, right? Well, I bought this. I should have just asked first. But you know what? That's alright. I'm going to try out a new kind of seltzer here anyway. This is like a summertime flavor. Yeah. By the way, I'm not doing very well on not biting my nails. If you follow along a couple videos back, I got this stuff I could put on my hands, fingers, and it kept you from biting your fingernails because it was awful tasting. And I did really well with it, and then I figured I had gotten over the hump of not having to use it. And lo and behold, as soon as I stopped, where'd I put the top here? As soon as I stopped putting that stuff on my fingers, I gnawed those babies right off. Really, it's lame, man. I'm sorry. I'm going to do it again because I do not want to bite my nails. I have puff balls now. I can't stand that. I do not like having puff balls. And sometimes, I have to review products and I don't want to show my puff balls. Or I don't want to show you guys my puff balls. I can't give you the peace sign because look they're just puff balls. It's just hard to show your fingers if you get puff balls. And I just find it really disgusting. Anyway. Yep. 93 degrees, guys. 93 degrees. On our way to Eagleville Bridge, we are going to be passing by my favorite, or the place I always go to swim, which would be the local beach here, the Greenwich Beach. So I'm going to stop in there real quick, jump in, and then continue on our travels because I'm hot. Found a quarter. Yep. I am 25 cents richer. Oh, there's a nice little VW. Like that. Oh man, nothing like country roads taking me home to the place I belong. Look at this beautifulness. Where's the seals here?
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Eagleville Road.
Okay, I think we just found it. Beautiful. Wow. I am so glad I came here. Okay, I am just realizing that what I have on my feet is definitely not cutting it out there. I gotta get myself proper water shoes because these things they're just not working. They're slippery. They're sliders, man. That's what they call them, I guess. And they come right off your feet. Like I said, they don't have any. They just don't hold you, man. I cannot. It's dangerous out there with those on my feet. So we're gonna take care of that right away. That'll be something that I need to get myself some Tevas or whatever water shoes I can find that are going to stay right on my feet and not slip off. Nice and tight fit. I gotta say, this is the best spot I have found. This is a half an hour from home. And it's by far the sweetest stretch of river. Incredible. Let's do some rock balancing. That's what I like to do. That's what we're gonna do. I just found the best spot. It's only taken me many years, but wow. Alright. Now it's time for a walk. It's incredible. Yeah, I was just talking to a couple guys there, and locals, and they were saying how there's also a rope swing. Man, I just found some really good seltzer. I hope I can get this in a smaller container. It's their raspberry limoncello. I don't know how you say it. Anyway, I think it's part of their summer limited editions, your summer stuff. Yeah, that's good. But I'd like it to get it, I'd like to get some more of that. I wonder if they got it in little cans. Anyway, let's go for a walk. Oh, nice. Abandoned railroad tracks. Probably could follow those for a while. That is absolutely gorgeous. What a nice tree. Just the shape of it. It's quite lovely. I bet you that tree has special recognition here. I mean, it's got to. It's just, it's really something to look at. I found some blackberries. Walking through new places. I love going through little towns that I haven't been in and just exploring them. It's a whole different trip when you do it by foot. Seen a house like this. It's got pictures all over the outside of it. Alright guys, this is the end of the sidewalk here in Cambridge. We're pretty much going to the next town, not too far down the road. I could tell you this, that there is so much to see here. It would take a long time to show you all the beauty here. So many neat little houses, so many cool little streets and shops. We just went down one side of the main street, and you know, I took in what I could take in. You just can't do it all in one day, nor do I want to. Definitely the kind of place I want to come back to often, through all seasons. I always liked Cambridge. It's right near Vermont. Maybe like 10 miles, 15 miles from the Vermont border. I do believe. It's very close, I know that. Feels like Vermont. Has that feel. That New England feel. There's my Subi sitting over there in the parking lot. All by his lonesome. Ruby the Subi. That was a nice walk. I'll have to say that Cambridge is quite the place. Quite the neat little town. I want to spend more time here for sure. Good walk today. About 4.5 miles. A little shorter than usual, but that's all right. That's good stuff. Okay. I had a great day today, man. A lot of exploring. I just found the best swimming hole. I really think that is very much at the top for swimming holes. It is so beautiful, and the water is so clean. That swimming hole was incredible. Amazing. Beautiful. So cool. Fantastic. Out of this world. Crazy good. The best. Alright, that was a really lame attempt at new words. Not new words, but I just couldn't come up with anything. I'm kind of done, you know? I tuckered myself out today. Of course, I was up at 4 like I always am. So I can make you guys a video. You'd think that was my full-time job. Well, I put more time into that than I do anything else. So, I would like it to become a, somewhat lucrative. I never cared before, but I'd like to make some money at it so that I could do it, without worry. Although I don't worry too much right now. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just talking. And you'll probably never hear this. Then again, you may. You just never know what Jack's gonna do. That's the beauty of it, man. That's the beauty of it. The beauty of Jack. The beauty of just going with the flow and living free and easy. No worries. It's all good. One show at a time, man. One show at a time. To quote a good friend of Matt's, Jimmy. Good friend of my brother Matt's, who loves to go see fish shows and whatever incarnation we have now of the Grateful Dead, and jam bands, that type of thing. But anyways, his favorite thing to say is one show at a time, man. One show at a time. That's right, James. One show at a time. One day at a time. One breath at a time. You know, you can only do that, right? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. If you made it to the end and you're watching this little end of the video thingy. And as always, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if you could. That really helps. Thumbs up, that helps too. Hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out. And as always, guys, we're going to leave you with 3 things. That would be peace, love, and understanding. Be sure to spread it all around the world, and we will see you real soon. Peace out, guys. Have a great day. Woo!